All right, so initially I was going to do a video on calculating macros, but I'm not going to do that. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because I feel that a lot of you would get a lot more benefit from hearing what I'm about to say rather than jumping into how many carbs, fats, and proteins you should be ingesting every day depending on your fitness goal. Now, that's not to say that there isn't a place for macro calculators, and I will shamelessly plug my macro calculator that you can click the link in my bio and it'll do it for you. But before you leave, I want you to just hear me out. Now, there's been a lot of people in my career that have come to me asking me, I need to know how much fat, protein, and carbs I need to be ingesting every single day. Now, I equate that to jumping in the deep end of a pool and you don't even know how to swim yet. And a long time ago in my career, I would have just given you the numbers, I would have helped you calculate it. But what I realize is, and this is what happens when you get a little bit older, a little bit more mature in your career as a coach, is that you realize you need to have a deeper discussion with people. And what I mean by that is that I need to ask questions about what have you currently been doing and what have you been doing up until this point. Can you imagine if I give you all these numbers that make your head turn sideways and you have no idea what to do with those numbers? So we need to start at the very basics. We need to start with dipping our feet in the water before we jump in at the deep end. You have to learn how to crawl before you can walk. You got to learn how to walk before you can run. So instead of going to my macro calculator and getting turned sideways with all these different numbers and driving yourself crazy, and you may stick with it for a month or two, for sure. You'll do it for 30, 60. Some of you, very small percentage, will do it for 90 days, but you will fail in epic fashion. Trust me, I've seen it time and time again. And the reason for that is you're not setting yourself up for success. Just start eating healthy. Incorporate more water into your diet. Incorporate more fruit into your diet. Healthy carbohydrates, protein, all these things that you should focus on before getting down to nitty-gritty specific numbers. So let's start from something different. Nothing changes unless something changes, right? So let's try something different this year. Moving into 2022 with your fitness goals or whatever it is you want to accomplish, let's start with something a little bit more basic. And I know that that's crazy, and this is the opposite of what you'll hear most trainers say because it doesn't drive business and it doesn't make them more popular. But I really want to encourage you to just start eating healthier. Incorporate some fruits into your diet, some healthy carbohydrates, good fats, protein, drink plenty of water, and get some damn sleep. Let's start there. And once you've mastered that, then we can talk about your macros and go crazy with it. And then we can really tweak it. That's my talk on calculating your macros. Don't calculate your macros, just eat healthy. All right. When you're ready, then you can click the link in my bio and it'll do it for you. You don't have to do any math. You don't need to sit there with a pen and paper. It'll do it all for you. All right. Take care.